How's it going? Thought I would do a little original art showcase. Um, this is my portfolio with not all my original art, but a lot of it that I currently have on hand. Um, I guess I'll just start with this variant cover I did for a comic called The Deviant from Image Comics. By James Tinian and Josh Hickson. I did this maybe end of last year, and pretty happy with it. Basically, it's about a serial killer who is dressed up as Santa Claus, and so this scene is here's the real killer, unmasked, and we see his reflection in the interrogation room. And then also right here we've got evidence and photos taken from the crime scene. That was pretty tough to draw right there because I tried to pretty much closely mimic it from the comic, what it looks like in the actual scene, but in my own style. And to get it at that angle was tough, but I'm pretty happy with it. Got a little ashtray there, pack of cigarettes. Here's a little trail of smoke. You can see when I got the idea, I don't think in the actual comic it's necessarily a brick room, but that's just how I pictured it. And so as you can see, I took the time to add all those bricks. You got Santa Claus there, a little blood on the axe, and also with the reflection, you've got here's the blood, and so it's kind of reflecting the images. When you look in the reflection, you just see blood, or at least that was the idea. I like pretty proud of the cross hatching on this sleeve here in his little prison jumpsuit. So yeah, that's that cover. I like that hand too. Pretty happy with that. How that turned out. And then, got a lot of black in here, so it kind of breaks things up. So yeah, this is one of the covers I've got on hand. All of these, or most of these, will be added to my website. So if you're interested in purchasing any of them, I'll either have a link on the screen or in the description. MattDrawsEverything.com. So yeah, I've got that one right there. Or, send me a message or email, however you want to get in touch. This is cover for Zeno. It's an Oni Press anthology that came out last year. I did all 3 covers for it. Well, the main covers. And I think I've got this is for the third and final issue. The second one might be available as well, but I don't have that on hand. Just showing some of the detail in there. Basically, the concept, the very first one, I don't have it here. That one is sold, but it was basically like a future human, but they've turned into like this alien who's become one with technology. And this is the third issue, so it's in reverse. Where the regular human, he's gladly signing up to go through this transformation. So that's kind of the idea behind, and this is where the logo would go. I left that empty for that. I just pictured this guy sitting in this sci-fi chair and all this stuff just hooked up to him willingly. So that's that cover. That one will be on the website as well. The only thing I'm not totally happy with, I mean, what I was going for, I mostly got it, but back here, I wanted these to really kind of, knowing what I know now, I could have went further with these, meaning that I really could have, essentially I wanted these three back here to kind of blend with the background and almost subtly be there if you look closely. And so they'd really look like they were in the dark and they wouldn't collide with this chair as much. But, you know, I guess it gets the job done. I just could have went darker with it. But yeah, so that's that. So that's that cover. So right here I've got, sorry, I don't know why I'm out of breath right now. All I'm doing is standing and talking, but normally I'm used to just sitting and drawing and not talking. So I guess this is a lot. Anyway, so yeah, this is the issue 2 cover to my series Faceless in the Family. This is the only one I still have available. Going to be adding this one to the website as well. And this one, I think, this is, other than the main, like the first cover, this one is probably the one I'm most happy with, or the one I like the most. I should say, the one I like the most. And surprisingly, or not really so surprisingly, this is the only one I have left. It's funny how, as an artist, you try to, you kind of try to predict what people will like or what they'll gravitate toward, and you'll think, oh, this one's great, this one's pretty good, people are gonna like this one, and then it's the only one that didn't sell. Or sometimes you predict it right, but other times, you know, more often than not, you don't know what people are going to react positively to. I mean, not to say that no one liked it, but again, it's the only one left. So, but yeah, this is basically, I wanted these covers to kind of tell a story too. In the first cover, you just see Faceless, the main character, like right as his journey begins. And out here, we've got the whole family right here. If you haven't read the series, please check it out. These are the main cast members, I guess. And then we have this mysterious character here leading them down this tunnel. And I wanted to basically get the idea is like the light is behind them. And so you can kind of see it going this way. You can, like, here's the highlight in this guy's arm. And, you know, he's kind of like in the shadow a little bit. And they're just following him down this tunnel. I liked getting in here, and like one of these rocks would just take, like just that one rock alone might have taken maybe 15, 20 minutes just on that one rock. And the whole thing definitely took me about a week. That's typically how much I'll spend on a cover nowadays. Like this one here, honestly, I'm not as happy with this one, just being honest with you. I just really could have done better, but I think there was a little bit of a time crunch on it. So this one I might have taken something like 5-ish days, if I'm remembering right. Whereas the first one I spent over a week. I think that one might have been like 8-9 days, something like that. And it turned out better. And the Deviant one, this one might have been like 5-6 days, so about a week. But yeah, typically cover like 11 by 17 will take me about a week. So there's that one. Gonna keep moving forward. All right, this is for a comic called Into the Unbeing. It's actually, as of this recording, it's not out just yet, but I think it'll be out maybe June or July, maybe something like that. There's the thumbnail, and basically it's this group of explorers who are going into the mouth of this organic alien being, just a giant head. So it's a pretty cool concept. This is them going deeper into it. They're already inside of it. And this is one of the main characters. She's, working her way into it. It's pretty much a scene. Here, I'll take it out so this thumbnail is not in the way. And if you buy this one, the thumbnail will come with it. All right, we're back. I had to clear some storage on my phone. So yeah, as I was saying, the face, I wasn't really happy with it, so I did a separate drawing, pasted it on, and now I'm a lot happier with it. This was a lot of fun, doing this alien, guts and weird anatomy, I guess. Like I just kind of pictured these prong things that form into these drips that are spherical, and they've got the dark shadows, and then it just kind of all molds together. This one, I spent at least a week on this one. It was a lot of fun, but I really like this right here. It's kind of like here, let me set it down. It's kind of like a tree trunk, but it's, this alien being. It's really like a living thing. And then another pretty fun thing was, adding some value to this character, but keeping them in the background so it doesn't, blend together with. I wanted this to feel like a frame. And if you see the final cover, you can see it online, or maybe I'll kind of put it in this video. It does work, and especially with the logo on top. So that was, and you can kind of see it here. This is the concept. So, and then, shadows in the foreground. I don't know if I really nailed that the way I wanted to. It works, but I was really kind of picturing, I guess with my style, it's tough to really pull that off, but it does communicate what I was trying to get across. I don't know if it's the best, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, with the final cover, I think it does work. So put that to the side. Keep moving. What do we have here? All right, and then these are all just pages from my comic, Faceless in the Family. These are not all of them. I'll just kind of skim through quick. Most of these, for right now, I don't think I'm going to be adding them to the website. But if you want any of them, if you're interested, please feel free, reach out to me. The prices are as you see them. Or if you want to make an offer, I'm here. If you didn't know, I was working with Inky Knuckles comic art. Now I'm just kind of doing it on my own. No bad blood there or anything. I'm still cool with those guys and everything. I just want to do my own website and handle it independently. Do all the shipping, do everything myself. So that's what I'm doing. and thought I'd do a little video just showing some of my stuff. You know, this gives you a really closer look. Like I said, it's all going to be either on my website, mattdrawseverything.com, or you can just reach out to me to directly. I'll send you JPEGs of anything if you want to really look at it. Ask me any questions. These are just pages that I'd bring to like signings or this panel I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Probably one of my favorites in at least this issue. I believe this is issue 3. Yeah, I like drawing these crowd scenes, and it was pretty fun trying to create depth where you've got texture and different values on the foreground characters, and then they kind of fade as the as the crowd moves this way. So yeah, a lot of the pages are sold, but everything you can see here obviously is available. I've got more too in a filing cabinet over here, but yeah, anything you're interested in, even that you don't see, you think I might have it, reach out. I will sell it to you. Happy to do that. Or, you know, you can just kind of observe. That's cool too. By the way, this comic, if you haven't read it, the hardcover collection is coming out in July. I believe it's July 10th. So if you're interested in that, feel free to let your local comic shop know, or you can get it through like Barnes & Noble, Amazon. I think Walmart even has it. So please check that out. Would love the support. Put a lot of time into this thing, and it really helps if, you know, people buy it. I like that panel. That's pretty cool. He's begging this doctor to perform a surgery. Don't want to spoil what happens, but moving along. Some 3D lettering. This is issue 2, or some of issue 2. At least that page is. Here's some more. This panel right here took me like maybe 2-3 days, just because it's such a big one. And you know, like just this character alone, all the texturing and thinking about, all right, how am I gonna do all this without making it all blend together and hopefully read clear enough. And then you've also got the background with all these different tones and textures. Here's an innocent couple of citizens. And then you've got the main characters. Really started to slow down as I moved on with the comic. You know, each panel was taking me longer and longer. I think it's because I was just putting more time into it, and I liked the results, but it was taking longer. So I like that too. It kind of the lettering curves with the action. So shocked. It's that guy. That one I like quite a bit. And this is one of the few where the perspective, the vertical you know, most panels I'll just kind of go directly. I'll go directly up, whereas this one I felt it would be pretty dramatic if it was all angling up to a certain point. Like I'll pretty regularly I'll mess with the horizontal perspective, but yeah, I also like that you can kind of see his mask under his beanie, and you get the little beard poking out. Still out of breath. I don't know why, but here's another action shot. This guy getting hit with a little billy club, and he's flying toward us. Boom, hit with an arrow. A lot of action on that page. They're running in to battle. These aren't in order, by the way. I probably should have said that, but they're all kind of thrown in here. Here's a big battle scene. It's almost like an Avengers, you know, the crew all battling. And more of a fight over here. Trying to add some dimension to this. Really, it's like a hand armor, and each of the fingers kind of grips around the character. That's that. This guy's on the ground. He's got knocked in the head. Boom. These guys are evil. And as you can see, he's appalled. I like drawing all these little shacks. All of the different material used. You know, they don't really have the money to... This town, they don't have the money to make great, you know, mansions or anything like that. So they just kind of have what they have and put it together to make a home. Boom. Hit in the head, the mask goes cracked. Clunk. He's winding up. Boom. Hit. That one panel, I remember that one taking a while. Just to really, because you've got two figures. That's one of the things that takes the longest, I would say. Or, you know, takes the most planning and consideration. How even drawing a bunch of characters all around just kind of standing can take long, but two characters really interacting or colliding really can, at least for me, it can take extra amount of time to really try to make it work. But characters laying down can be tough too, especially when they're, you know, knocked out or whatever. Here's a big splash. Another epic battle scene. Almost to the end. Another punch. Boom. Got some more. Here's another example of using the open, clean line versus the textures and dark black here. Try to, like, kind of creates two different, you know, like you've got this up here in the front and then they're back there. It's pretty fun. Another that's another one where the thumbnail was a little better. I mean, I think this works, but it really, you felt that punch in the thumbnail. But, you know, it's solid, it's decent, but So anyway, moving forward, more action. The last issue, a lot of it is like a battle. Some texture on the bandages here. The eyeball with the stippling. That one I feel like I went a little heavy with it, but then again, when they were scanned in and printed, it's not as heavy, so I guess it's okay. But looking at it now, it's a little heavy-handed, but I do like the black though, the cross hatching. That's pretty effective. Just kind of critiquing my own stuff, and I like to go through it sometimes and study where I went wrong. That's pretty much all I see. So really all of this, that's all I'm seeing is like, that should have been done this way, that should have been done that way. But I guess that's how you keep improving. Got to be your own worst critic. Or at least, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's unhealthy, maybe it's the wrong way to do it, but I can't help it. It's always how I see it. Like, I can only enjoy a drawing for so long before I just start seeing the flaws. Here's another pretty fun one. Ftong. He's doing a little spinning swipe. Try to get like a circular motion with that. Knock the mask right off. Ouch. And I think, oh, there's a few more back here. Just kind of go quickly through these because this is maybe going to be a long video. Here's the epic. We're winning. Haha. It's kind of that scene in the movie. Kind of like that. That didn't show up as clearly in the printed version, but still pretty solid. I like the little shadow. It's an indication, like, here's the ear, without drawing all the lines for the bandaging itself. By the way, this might be a little bit of a spoiler, so if you don't want to see too much, maybe don't watch. But more the little town here, different homes, different little shack town stuff. They're running. More running. This one took a while too. Each home to really feel like it was lived in and its own unique little, no two are the same. Pretty happy with that. See, I can be happy with some stuff. Then you've got them continuing to run. They're pretty far from the town now. You've got different ways of showing bricks and, well, not bricks, but this is kind of like the earth kind of rising up. And they're all bending and going in different directions. These are kind of like curving up, and these are curving down. And, you've got a pathway here. These are some earlier pages from issue 1. Again, another example. I mean, this page isn't anything too epic, but this was always one of my favorites for whatever reason. I just really like this one. It's pretty simple, but I like the simple stuff sometimes. And as you can see, it's still here. So buy it. If you want, you don't have to. Here's another example of a face patch-up job. I didn't like it, so I drew a new one. I don't even remember what the original one looks like. Again, I believe this is the beginning of issue 2, if I'm not mistaken. And then I redeem myself. These letters are pretty fun. You know, just different ways to indicating, hey, they're sleeping. And then I like this one too. Actually, I remember putting like a loose leaf paper and drawing the full character to really get the anatomy and everything right. Like, because you could just kind of throw down some legs and hope for the best, hope it works, but I'd rather somewhat map it out to make sure. So I did. All right, only a couple more. Creating some framing here with this ribbon, this thing in the back of his head. Again, these are spoilers, but this one I thought was pretty cool. It's you know, really distorting the anatomy within, making things feel like it's, you know, he's 9 miles up where she's all the way down here where we are. You know, things are twisting and bending and, you know, just really doing whatever I want with these characters. Putting them through hell, pretty much. But hopefully it's fun to look at. And, you know, that's menacing. Or at least that's the idea. Maybe one more. 2 more. Takes his helmet off. Bunch of cross hatching. And here's the last one I'll show. Regular sized hands versus giant hands. That was the idea. I always like doing this too, where the characters kind of land at the bottom of the panel. That's the floor. That's where the perspective, like the horizon line is there, so it's kind of angled up. It's pretty enjoyable. Different ways of showing characters just kind of standing around talking. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. Do a quick pass through. Feel free to hit up the website or get on my Instagram, message me, send me an email, mattdrawseverything.com. Doing a little sale. Well, I don't know if I call it a sale. The prices are still the same, but doing a sell event. And yeah, so I'm basically selling all my own art, shipping it right to you, doing it as quick as I can. And each of these, I'm going to throw in a free print too. I'll sign that. So if you buy a page, you get a print as well. A lot of these, I don't think these were ever for sale. The issue 4 pages. So this is the first time they're available. And yeah, I'll definitely throw the covers on the website. But the pages, I don't know if I'll have time for that, so at least not for now. I'm drawing the next volume, and it's taken just an absurd amount of time. So I don't know if I'll have time for it. I might do it eventually, but maybe they'll just sell and I won't have to. So yeah, and if you want, pre-order the Volume 1 Faceless hardcover collection from Oni Press. Writing, drawing, lettering by me. Hope you like it. I think it's probably my best work. Yeah, maybe you've been hearing about it and haven't read it yet. Why not check it out now? Here are some of the pages from it. I think that's it. Here's the one cover I have to show. The others are gone. So, thanks for watching. Give me a like if you don't mind. Comment. Let me know what you thought about this. Give me a thumbs up. Thumbs down if you hated it. I mean, just some kind of feedback. And, all right. See you on the next one. All right. Bye.